Many, many years ago, when I was a little girl, 12 years old, my mother became seriously ill. And she had congestive heart failure. As the years went on, I watched my mom's health digress, but I also watched her spirit even more empowered. Because of her example of leading many doctors and nurses and fellow patients to the Lord, as well as my dad with people in the lobby as I sat next to him, ministering and testifying of God's goodness, I was able to face one of the hardest and most difficult trials in my life with my own husband. My husband's health started acting up and his knee was bothering, so he had knee surgery, which has a domino effect. From the knee surgery came a blood clot. From the blood clot, my husband's health totally turned. And I lost what once was a strong, healthy man to a man that was in a wheelchair and seriously, seriously ill.
6 months after the knee surgery, I was rushed by ambulance to the hospital thinking I had a true-blown heart attack, which came back fine. My heart was fine, yet I still had the pain. Difficulties with migraines and various other things. I've been diagnosed with lymphoma and hematoma on the brain, and pericardial sac was hardening, and all these different things, and dealt with joint pains and so forth, and in a wheelchair.
My husband's theme was move forward. We're going to move forward. Although he appeared as if physically he was moving backwards. And so even through all of this, the Lord is still working on us and our call and ministry. And He's so faithful how we could continue to grow in Him, because He is an eternal God. So we went on to One Mission Society, met with them, had the tour, was very impressed and touched. So we prayed about it, immediately called them and said, we're interested. And so we started a process of filling out the applications, and it was very timely. Well, come find out, after 2 or 3 months as we were submitting these applications, we realized my husband's headaches were gone. No more migraines. And then we realized, another month went by, he hadn't had any heart pain anymore. And then I started noticing him walking faster than me. And one day he forgot his wheelchair, and we went to the store, and he walked the entire store without a wheelchair and hasn't been in one since. My husband now is working. God healed my husband. He healed my husband. And we are on our way to Mozambique, Africa.
We are going to Mozambique to be the pastor of the pastors, to help them, encourage them, embrace them, train them, minister alongside them to reach Mozambique for Jesus Christ. We're going to be there also to help the missionary team there in Mozambique, to upgird them and strengthen them and unite them. Whatever the Lord opens opportunities for us to be, we desire to be with all of our heart to fulfill the calling that God has placed upon our hearts, and we're excited to do what God asks us to do. We're excited to partner with you in this adventure to see people changed for Jesus Christ, and we desire you to come alongside and support us in prayer and financially if you can. And we're just excited to see Jesus move, and we thank you, Jesus.